Hey gang. Okay, well it's Astigore. I'm back again, and I took a little hiatus. Had to go off and finish a degree and get a much better job, and now I'm back. So there's a huge gap from my last videos and my new videos, and I'm making my return with Don't Starve 2x speed. I figured this is be a little bit better. Sometimes things can get a little slow in this game, even though for the player it's never slow. You're constantly under pressure to find food, and then try and keep enough resources without triggering any of the bad guys. I did not turn on Reign of Giants for this because well, frankly, I wussed out. I did not want to put the challenge up too high for my inaugural return, and I took Woodie with his very special ability. Can make it even easier to get through certain aspects of the game. If you've never played Woodie, I will leave that as a surprise. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. So, as you can see, I have landed in a very fertile and plentiful space here. I think I got a ton of food and resources and basically everything I needed to basically get through a first night, just within the first few minutes of gameplay here. So as you see, I run around just stocking up. Berries are my favorite food because as long as you leave the bushes where they are, except for the heart of wintertime, you can always come back to them. And whenever I find a place with this many, I will probably try and set up camp not too far away. And here we go. And here's a little crazy thing I was just experimenting with, and of course you see just how badly that went. I just wanted to see if I could take those guys out with my axe, but apparently my axe is only good for taking out trees, not spiders. And then the suckers went and ate the food the monster meat I was going to pick back up because they're jerks like that. But anyway, so yeah, day one, and I'm already at half health because, well, I'm stupid sometimes, and just wanted to see what I could get through. So, gonna run around. I have in this game, I remember one of the cool things about is unlocking the map, because things can be hidden in the smallest spaces in the dark in the maps. And you see me running past all those berry bushes and everything. I've got enough. I don't want to risk rotting any food right now. So like I said, I have tons of food to choose from. Oh, there's something to check on later. See where that goes. But we're just going to spend the first day or so just trying to unlock aspects of the map. Just see, I want to, in my mind right now, I'm thinking that I want to find my stone quarry and beefalo patch, and then, alright, well, the very break of night time here. But those are the things I'm looking for. I like to just catch the at least get them on the map, not so much to harvest them right away, but just to know where they're at so that I can set up my first base, my first encampment in a space that's not too far from all of my excellent resources. So now I know where my food patches are at. Those two areas, those two little outcroppings there have something like, there's 20 berry patches there, so I know where to go for food in a pinch. So I don't want to be too far from that, but I do want to find rocks and gold and beefalos for their poop, so I can set up my farms. So that's kind of where my mind's at right. And here we go. There they are. So I am in I just landed in a golden spot. This is outstanding. I can't recall playing this game where I had it so easy to start off, where I just found everything I was looking for so quickly. Oh, there's the naughty pigs. We're going to run through a nice forest. This will be a good place to keep in mind. There's bound to be spiders in here. I think part of looking through these forests, this is typically the kind of forest that spiders will spawn in. Look for several of those later to get our more berry bushes. Look at this. There we go. There's some spiders right there. Get those on the map because we'll need to be able to fish and set up nets and various other things that that only spider silk can provide. We have that magic hatillator thing that you have to build. You have to make a hat with, which I think costs like 1 million spider silks to make. I can't remember right off the top of my head. I know so right now I'm just sort of outlining my, and here we go. That was the thing right there. Now I know I'm getting my goal for my science machine, getting some extra rocks to set up my first encampment, making sure that this is a full-blown quarry, and it is. It's an excellent quarry. So now I know where the quarry's at, my beefalo and my food sources, and where my first big forest is. So now it's just a matter of finding a spot kind of in between all this and near a road so that I can get some accelerated run time to my house. And I believe we're going to call this home. It's a nice green patch right here. We're going to call this home. This is an excellent spot to call home. It's a nice green patch in amongst everything. There's some rabbit dwellings around. I got plenty of room for a forest. So now I believe I'm just going to try and clean things up, get things a little bit orderly, organize my resources. We'll plant those out, and I can't remember if the treant guys are a big issue now or not, but I know if you cut down too many trees without planting some, you can make an enemy that way. So we're going to spread out our resources here. Whoop, whoop. Fire's going out. Okay, there we go. And so now you see I'm just planning more resources, just planning out where I'm going to put my spare bits and parts. And of course the tree got in the way. So we know where we're going to put our forest, to the north of our camp. And we're going to put our grass and twigs to the south of the camp. Might try and find a spot once we go get some beefalo poop and make a farm or two. And once we do that, we'll find a nice spot and start growing our own vegetables. And here we go. This is poop collecting day. And you know, I picked all that up, and I didn't realize that you can't carry but one backpack, and that hat will never decay. So, gonna run in and out of there, get the ring thing, and just keep searching for more poop. Kill a little time by collecting some more grass. You can never have enough grass. It's always it goes so fast. You just look up and all of a sudden you're just out of grass. I've done that too many times where I thought I had like a full stack, but I look up and now all of a sudden I'm short. So I decided to burn out the bad flowers, and gonna use them. Keep from dropping my sanity when I walk by, but at the same time, they gave me some ashes, and ashes will be great once I start killing spiders, because I know that ashes are part of the healing thing that spiders do. So whenever they drop one of those healing deals, they'll be able to. Sorry about the terminology. I know those are not literal terminologies. I just sometimes I haven't played this game for so long that some of the terminology slipped my mind, and even though I'm recording this after the playthrough, I still put some of the get some of the words kind of mixed up. So I'll get it all straightened out though eventually as we go through. And just basically we were just the goal was to spend the day collecting all the poop that the guys would give me. There's a little vest, my dapper vest, and so that was my whole goal for the day. Spend it collecting resources up there with the beefaloes, and now I can return to camp triumphantly, ready to build a farm and put down some more regrowth resources and fertilize a few of them, and so I know I can fertilize down up at least as long as I just have 6 poops. I can make a farm. I'm trying to get these as close as possible. As you can see, sometimes I try and get a little too close and end up missing. So we're gonna stand at the edge of the light. I tell you, I take so many chances sometimes. And here I'm going to put some stuff down. We can't do the farm just yet. Gonna have to go chopping rocks and cooking off those seeds, because obviously we can't use them because we don't have any farms, and we'll find plenty of seeds. They are plentiful. So here, this is kind of watching the clock on your mark, get set, and just standing at the edge of the light, ready to maximize my day, getting as many rocks as I can, and try and put together a full stack of rocks. And at least that was my mindset going in, was full stack of rocks. And I noticed I got a little low. Like I said, without even noticing it, those resources can get low. So here we go. We're just going to raid the mine, get more gold, get more rocks, get more flint. We're going to pick up some loose rocks along the way. And I do know that somewhere along here, those beaked birds always stay in the oh, there he is. I knew I was going to pop up on him somewhere. And boy, I tell you, my heart jumped as soon as I saw him, because it was like 1 or 2 hits from those guys and you're just toast. So now I know where they're at, so I know where to avoid them. I think I get a little too close to one of their eggs, and find myself in a little hot water, but I'm able to outrun them. One of them sort of tried to chase me down at one time. We'll see that here in just a minute. As you can tell, I sort of play the game the way I think and talk here. I'm kind of all over the place. I went up there to get rocks, and I ended up finding a little small patch of forest that I could burn down, and thought, well, I need to cook food, so I need to be able to dry. I need a drying rack and a cooker. So I just abandoned my quarry collecting and turned on that instead. And of course now going to grab some of those precious berry resources. Just looking on the map and seeing where I found them before, and just trying to sprint straight to them before it gets nightfall. So I'll just take the last few minutes here to see if I can't get just enough to get me through through the night. Whenever I saw the rain, I remember playing Reign of Giants when it first came out, and the rain kind of spooked me a little bit on this one because I was expecting the water meter to pop up, but it didn't. So that's whenever I remembered that I left Reign of Giants off, and so I won't have to worry about. The only thing the water's going to do is that strike lightning way too close to me, and that inspired me to go after a lightning rod immediately. So yeah, sometimes necessity is the mother of invention. You see, I really haven't done anything that I planned to do yet. I'm still a little bit behind, but don't worry, we're going to get caught up. We are well fed, and I know that this fire is not going to last as long. It's going to be drowned in water. I planted one tree right next to the fire in hopes that it would somehow maybe protect the fire once it grows up, that it can protect the fire from rain, and maybe the my fire pit won't go out quite as fast. So that was the thinking behind putting that tree there. Again, that comes from Reign of Giants. If you go stand under a fully grown tree, sometimes that'll give you a little reprieve from the rain. And so even though that's not an active thing here, it's still something that I was considering. So, okay, improved farm. And I thought I could do it with my science machine, but it's my alchemy machine. So here we go. We're off once more to collect more resources. We're going to get some more gold. And let's see, if I wouldn't have gotten sidetracked the first time and gotten the gold and rocks and everything that I needed on my planned trip, we wouldn't have had to do this. And I could have always gone and gotten the ashes and everything after the fact. So right now I'm just on I'm just gonna madly search for gold veins and anything that comes up, especially those old codgers that have left us stuff behind, stray rocks here and there. So more gold. Yep. Here, this is the other thing I was looking for, is the cemetery, which is always nearby the quarry, so it's always got rocks and gold as well. And that'll be on my map now to come back to hunt for whenever I need the parts for the refrigerator, which we will come after at a later period of time. And now, as far as the landscape goes, in my mind, the only thing I need to find now is a full-on swamp. There's little swampy bits around and everything, but they don't grow papyrus typically. Sometimes you'll find they'll have the little whiptails in them, but other than that, for the most part, I need a full-blown swamp to get papyrus, and that is a goal that we'll set for later on in the game, is to go hunting for the swamp. I do kind of branch out. Pardon me. I do kind of branch out. Some days are just exploring the landscape. Some days are hunting for food. You know how this game goes. One day you'll just, all you'll do is go and explore the countryside and see what you can find and unlock more of the map. Some days it's a mad dash to try and find what little bit of food there is to be found. You see me here right now. All I'm doing is just gathering up some resources just to put everything together. I didn't want to chop into my own forest. I want to save Woodie's special special guy for that to really mow that thing down. So I try and keep the forest fairly intact, but it's really there so that I have a convenient, quick way to get the resources that I need. I am the world's worst about getting to starvation points before I eat. There's been times where I've even started losing health before I realized that I'm at zero on my hunger meter, and so it's yeah, we're just trying to get our last boards here so that we can do our science machine. We're on day 6. And I was gonna play just 5 days, but this was so cut that there you go. See you later. That was Woody waving goodbye. I'm gonna keep putting more of these videos up. I hope you enjoy them. Sorry about my sounding like a newbie in some aspects of the game. Like I said, it's been a little while since I played it, so I'm just getting back into this whole playing and annotating. And if you like it, great. If you don't, let me know what you don't like about it. We'll come to some sort of terms on this thing, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.